What's up, everybody? It's your boy Marlon, and today we're going to be talking about these baddies right here, the Nike A worn by A'ja Wilson. Let's get into the video. So, like I said, these are the Nike A worn by A'ja Wilson, the baddest WNBA player on the planet right now. So this is her first basketball shoe in her signature line. Came out this year around in the springtime in an all pink colorway, and just like all the rest of the W's signature shoes that have released, they sold out in minutes. So yeah, I wasn't able to cop that pair, so this was the next best bet. This was the closest thing to the all pink pair that released, so I got the Leo Knights colorway right here in the black and pink. Really like this colorway, but there's a lot of colorways that have come out since then, come out in multiple colorways. When they originally released in the all pink colorway, they released at $110, but because of tariffs, they are now $115. So for $115, you still get a really good basketball shoe. I really like them, and dare I say they're A1. So with that being said, let's move on to the outsole of the shoe. So the outsole of the shoe is this solid rubber outsole, which shockingly, which I kind of noticed in a lot of the A1s, all the A1s are all solid rubber outsoles, which is wild, especially for people who play outdoors. Solid rubber usually is better, and it has better durability. So it's nice to see that in the whole line, and it doesn't pick up a lot of dust either. And I've noticed that a lot when playing in these shoes. So with it being a solid rubber outsole, I haven't slid out or anything. I really like that. The only thing is like these little nubs on the traction pattern. It's a multi-directional traction pattern, but the nubs are a little soft on here. So the nubs I personally think can fray away because they are pretty soft. So if you are playing outdoors, just beware of that. These nubs probably will fray, but in general, it's a solid rubber outsole. So it should be really well. It should do really well outdoors when you play. But if you're like me and you play indoors, this setup is great. I haven't slid out at all. I haven't picked up a lot of dust at all, and I've been playing these all summer, and I've been liking them a lot. With that being said, if you're a guard, you'll be able to do a lot of cuts. You'll be able to do a lot of stop on the drop of dimes. I haven't had any issues with that with these. It's been awesome. It's been great. Coupling the outsole with the midsole of the shoe. The midsole is a Cushlon 3 midsole, which is awesome, and they've been releasing that on a lot of the signature shoes in Nike. It's their newest Cushlon. To me, it's not super bouncy like React or Boom or anything like that, or Boost, so don't be expecting that, but it's sturdy enough. It keeps you in the shoe and it feels good. You have enough support where you don't feel like you're going to be super fatigued. So I really like that about the Cushlon 3, and it's really good in this setup as well. I haven't had any problems with that. I haven't had any problems with fatigue, but coupling that up with the outsole, this is honestly a guard's dream. I really love this setup. Like I said, I haven't slid out. I haven't hurt myself or anything. Like I haven't picked up dust. It's pretty squeaky. And I haven't had any issues with like fatigue either. So that's really nice. I really like this setup. If you're a guard, you're really gonna like this shoe. You're really gonna like that setup. Forwards, if you do a lot of jumping up and down, you might see a little fatigue, probably not a lot. Like me, I've seen a little, but not too much where it was like horrible. So, yeah, I would definitely try it on if you're a forward. I mean, A'ja's a forward, so should be good. But yeah, if you do a lot of jumps and everything, you'll probably like it. But yeah, it's like, for me personally, this feels like a dream for a lot of guards because of how low to the ground it is. You have really good court feel. It's awesome. I like it. It's not high off the ground at all. Like I said, you got good court feel. It's awesome. So, but coupling that setup with the upper, the upper is nice, but I do have a few caveats about the upper. So you got all these textiles all around the upper. Super nice textiles all around the upper. It feels plush. You feel good in the shoe. It feels nice. You don't feel like it has enough padding where you don't feel like you're gonna rip through the shoe. So that's really cool. I really like that. It feels nice. It sounds good. Only thing with all the padding and all these textiles, for me personally, my foot gets pretty hot in these. So there's no place for these to like let the heat out. On the sides of the shoe, you would see like the little perforated holes right here, so that way you can, you know, the shoe should be able to let air out. But it's covered up with, you know, this material. So I feel like these holes were just here for, you know, aesthetics, which is cool. It looks nice, but I probably would have preferred, you know, the holes to be on the upper, so that way it lets a lot of the air out, so the shoe doesn't like, so my foot doesn't sweat in the shoe. So just be aware of that. I do wear a lot of thick socks while I play basketball on purpose, but I have tried it with a couple like thin socks and it was still pretty hot. The other issue that I do have is with the shoe being so slim, the break-in period can be a little difficult at times, and I get it. But when the shoe was breaking in for me right here, like I had all just like the staticky dead foot feeling right here in the forefront of my shoe for the longest. That was terrible. So I kind of have like a wider foot. So if you have a wide foot, I definitely would beware, but maybe go a half size up if you can. I went true to size. I always say go true to size, but if shoes like this that are super slim, probably want to go a half size up, maybe just to see how they feel. If not, try yours true to size and then just work with the break-in period, which is what I did. Once I did that, break-in period was great. It was good. I was locked in on the shoe pretty good, but once it broke in, like, you know, the shoe kind of loosened up a little bit. So then I started flopping in the shoe a little bit, which that's not fun at all. So, but what really helped with that was these squiggly laces helped lock me in pretty well in the shoe, and I was locked in pretty good. Feels like I'm like stuck right inside the shoe foot, and the shoe is worn to worn. It's awesome. I love it. Feels great. But yeah, like I said, you got a wider foot, just beware, try them on, because the break-in period can be a little difficult at times. So definitely check that out. But in general, tech-wise as a whole, this shoe is really good. Asia did her thing with this. It's a chef kiss. I really like this shoe a lot. Be in my rotation for a while. It's not a bad shoe at all. Like, I mean, if you're guard, you're gonna eat this up. This shoe is amazing. I really like it as a guard. Kind of gives me off some of the vibes of like the old CP3s. Gives me a vibes of those of the new LeBron NXT lines. I really like it. It has enough cushion, but not. It gives me just enough cushion, but still enough court feel on the shoe, so that way I know I can like still push off and go, and not be so fatigued. I can stop on a drop of a dime when I need to, and I'm gonna be locked in on this shoe. It is great. This is a guard. This is a guard's fever dream. I love this so much. If you're a guard, definitely check these out. Forwards, like I said, you'll love it. You can give it a shot. Like, Asia is a forward in the WNBA, but she is a 6'4" forward. So I mean, 6'4", if you were to move that to like the NBA, you're guard. So nothing wrong with that. But I mean, so guards would love this shoe, but it's built for a forward. So if you're a forward, go ahead and check it out and see what you think. Definitely try it on in store first, because you'd have to get used to it just because of that sizing if your foot's bigger. Design wise, I really like this design. Although this was probably the most anticipated basketball shoe of the year, I would probably give it the award as probably the prettiest basketball shoe of the year. It's really cool looking. I like it. Comes in a lot of colorways, like I said, so this one's probably like really in your face, but I mean, there's other ones that are kind of timid and a little easier to look at, but this one, I really like the colorway and how they like pop together. But other than that, I mean, the shoe looks like an Air Max, right? I mean, you can't get away from that. It looks quite a bit like an Air Max. I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, Nike did an Air Max collab. If they did, and they see this video and they see it and they do, you know what? We're doing an Air Max collab. Nike, I would like my check, please. But It does look like an Air Max, so I think that's really cool. And honestly, when I saw that it looked like an Air Max, I thought it was gonna have a lot more, you know, cushion to it. Turned out I was wrong. There's not that much cushion to this shoe. So yeah, but other than that, Asia did her thing with the design on the shoe. Like, you got these really cool Celtic logos on the inside of the shoe for like her family. I think that's really cool. You got her name on the back of the shoe. You got her crazy looking logo, which I really like, kind of Kobe-esque, if you ask me. Looking at the logo of the shoe right here, I think that's really cool to see the different logo right there. And then she also has a bunch of sayings. She has a couple sayings on the bottom of the shoe, along the Nike logo right here, and as well on the heel of the shoe. So I think that's really cool to see. She's put a little bit of stuff all around the shoe. It's not like all in your face with a bunch of different stuff, but it is, you know, kind of minimalistic, and I think that's kind of cool. Especially with a shoe like this crazy looking, but you know, having the minimal like touches to it is really cool that Asia did that. Who do I think this shoe is for? Personally, like I said earlier, if you're a guard, you're really going to like this shoe. Like, I really like it. I haven't really taken it out of my rotation at all this summer. I've loved this shoe a lot. That's why I wanted to take a little bit of time and review it. But this has been a fun shoe to wear. I've really liked it. It's like I said, it's great for a guard. I could talk all day about it being great for a guard, but if you're a forward, go ahead and give it a shot. But definitely if you're a guard, go for it. If you're an A'ja Wilson fan, go for it. If you're a fan of the W, go for it. This is kind of like a moment in time for the WNBA and all these basketball shoes coming out. This is one of them. I think this will be a good like historic piece probably for like the WNBA. So I think this is really cool to see. So yeah, and if you just really like cool looking shoes that kind of have like a retro style, definitely check these out, because these definitely look like an Air Max for sure. Thanks for watching my video. If y'all liked it, go ahead and hit that like button down below. That'll do me a lot. And go ahead and hit that notification bell down below as well. If you want to keep seeing more of my content, I will be posting some more stuff here soon. And yeah, go ahead and hit that comment, and go ahead and go down in the comment section down below and let me know how y'all feel about this shoe. If there's any other shoes you're looking out for. I know Angel Reese has a shoe coming out. I may or may not have ordered those, so we'll see. Those will be coming in soon, and we'll go ahead and do a video on those as well. Kind of feel like this channel is becoming a W basketball shoe channel, so I guess that's cool. That's fun. A lot of these shoes that they're coming out with are really cool. I really like it. I say get Napheesa Collier her shoe. She deserves it. She's a killer on the court. She definitely deserves a basketball shoe. Her and Caitlin, I know hers is coming soon, but Napheesa definitely deserves one. So, but yeah, let me know how y'all feel about this shoe in the comment section down below. If there's any other shoes y'all are looking forward to. And yeah, until then, peace.